Have you ever tried to log into your favorite social media account to catch up on the day, only to be greeted by a frustrating full-screen error message that completely blocks you? Well, that is exactly what happened to a massive chunk of users on the popular decentralized platform, Mastodon, recently, when their main flagship server was suddenly slammed by a heavily coordinated and malicious traffic overload attack. This type of cyber attack is incredibly disruptive because it basically involves flooding a website's servers with an absolutely massive amount of junk web traffic, basically acting like a digital mob of fake visitors crowding into a store so that none of the real actual customers can get through. The front door, the makers of the software who run the official Mastodon.social instance, sent out a status update around 7 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, letting everyone know they were actively investigating the situation, and by 9:05 a.m. they had managed to implement specific countermeasures to get the site accessible again, though they did warn that some instability might continue while the attack was still technically ongoing. Now, what is truly fascinating about this entire situation is how the underlying architecture of the platform actually saved the day. You see, unlike traditional social media giants, where one massive server farm going down means everyone is completely locked out, Mastodon operates on a decentralized network known as the Fediverse. The head of communications, Andy Piper, pointed out that this incident perfectly highlights the true advantage of that decentralized nature, because users who had their accounts on other separate servers were completely and totally unaffected by the chaos. In fact, for the vast majority of the chaos network, the outage was entirely invisible, and people just kept right on sharing posts and reading updates as if absolutely nothing was wrong. This exact same scenario played out just days prior with another decentralized network called Bluesky, which faced a similar multi-day traffic assault but remained functional for users on interconnected providers. It is a wild reminder of how powerful these attacks have become, with companies like Cloudflare mitigating record-breaking overloads reaching up to 29.7 terabit per second last year, which is the equivalent of filling thousands of hard drives with pure data every single minute. But it also proves that the future of the internet might just rely on spreading the load around instead of keeping all our digital eggs in one centralized basket.